Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video you're going to do a review on this 1966 Oldsmobile 442 made in the 18th scale by Highway 61. So stay with me to the end of this video, check your subscription, and subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video. And also hit the bell for news. So let's unbox this car and take a better look at it. The 1966 Olds 442, which is a great car that's made by Highway 61 in this green color. It's a beautiful metal flake color. Depending on the angle, it seems like it's a different tone of color. Sometimes it looks a little bit blue, sometimes it looks a little bit green. It really reminds me a little bit that the metallic blue I've shown in that in 1965 Chevrolet Chevelle. This is a great car, and I'm unboxing it for the very first time as well. And it's even older than the 1965 Chevelle in my collection. This dark green with a white interior really looks very refined and very attractive. By the way, the 442 was a special pack for the 1960s and 70s Olds, which gave the car a better performance. One of the fours was related to the 4-barrel carburetor. The other four was not 4 on the floor, but 350 horsepower, 400 cubic inch engine. And the 2 is a dual exhaust. A very attractive 1966 Oldsmobile 442. I really like this Cutlass. I think Cutlass is one of the most beautiful American cars of all times. There are not many manufacturers of this model car. I've actually seen only in 1:18 scale by Highway 61, and I've seen in 1:64 the 1966 made by Auto World, and that one is really amazing and very well made, and in spite of being at such small scale. And 1967 that was made by Johnny Lightning with a very top quality as well. I like General Motors, I like Fords, I like Chryslers, I like American Motors, I like American cars in general, and this is no exception to the rule. The front of the Olds, which is made with a top quality as usual by Highway 61. A very realistic headlights and grille, which is actually a grille. As we can notice, we can see the stick through it. And this little opening here so you can open the hood latch. It was very common in the cars back in the 1960s. The 442 logo, the Oldsmobile logo, the license plate, and the bumper, which is made with top quality chrome. There are no issues at all. The bolts and rivets, they are very well reproduced, and the pantographic coil spring system hinges are the hood simulating what happens in the real car, in the actual thing. 400 cubic inch engine, which you're going to see, and the overall, that looks really great. We have a retractable antenna and the doors with the correct opening. A closer look at the engine bay, we can notice the 400 cubic inch engine with a 4-barrel carburetor that's underneath the air filter pan, which simulates the real thing. The valve covers that are made in chrome, the intake manifold, the oil cap, and the radiator hose, the radiator shroud, the front panel, the grill, and the battery cables, the brake master cylinder, the engine bay itself, the alternator. So all details are really very well reproduced in this car. So if we take a picture from this angle, it's very easy to mistake this model car for a real thing. Details are reproduced with such accuracy. The amazing quality of the interior, dashboard with very realistic gauges, and the 2 spokes near wheel that was used in the Oldsmobile at the time. And the pedals, as we can notice, gas and brake. This is an automatic transmission car. Door panel, vent window, and mirror. This wood grain pattern right here on the door panel with the white interior that looks really very charming. Seats that tilt with very well reproduced cushions. The gauges, which are also very realistic, and these is one top quality we can find in brands such as Highway 61. This chrome trim in the threshold and the chrome trim in the lower line, which are very well reproduced in separate parts, and the trims around the window. On the passenger side, another look at the dashboard with the radio, buttons, knobs, central console, gear lever. This is an automatic transmission, and far to the left we can see a small pedal, which is the parking brake. And this glove compartment has an opening lid, and the interior looks really very accurate. The windshield wipers can be seen through the windshield, which has a great transparency. The back seat and the side panels They all have the wood grain just like the ones on the doors. Outliner, but some visors with top quality interior as we can notice. And the Olds logo on the driver's door. There's a small lid in the central console which opens. The rear of a car. What differentiates this Olds from the 1967 Olds is the tail lights. That the 1967 Olds has the smaller tail lights here, but they have a part on the bumper, reverse lights. The bumpers are very accurate. The dual exhaust, the open trunk with a spare tire, floor mat, jack instructions, and factory stickers. Reinforcements and hinges are very accurate. The rear trim, the Oldsmobile letters and Oldsmobile logo, and the 442 logo right here in the trunk lid. So this is a very well-made trunk, very realistic. In the base of the car, the very well-made undercarriage, as usual for a Highway 61. We have the functional front and rear suspensions and the steering system, which also works. The engine and transmission in the correct color, the mufflers, drive shaft, it spins as you turn the rear wheels. The gas tank, it's a body-on-frame car, which was one of the commercial fights against Chrysler at the time. Indeed, it's a car that's made with a top quality, just like the other Highway 61s. Wheels and tires are great. I really like those mags. And no detail was really missed in this car. It's really worth having this in a Diecast car collection. The nice details: working suspension, spin and drive shaft, steering wheels, and working front suspension as well. The car sideways, the working suspension, which is a very nice Highway 61 feature. It's also present in the Mazdas, but in Highway 61 is made with more accuracy. The mag wheels, which look really fantastic and amazing. Rear working suspension as well, and the air filling cap for the tire. One of the features only Highway 61 and a few brands have in their cars. Now it's time to appraise this car. I would really give it a 10 with no doubts. It really deserves a solid 10 from 0 to 10, since this car is really outstanding. This model car is fantastic with a very nice color, a very nice painting job, chromes, as we usually find in the Highway 61. Besides, 1966 and 1967 Oldsmobiles are amongst my favorite Oldsmobiles of all time. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. Please check whether you're still subscribed to the channel. If you're not, please do subscribe. And also, give me your thumbs up, share this video, and let me know down in your comments what you think about the video and about the car. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.